Hey everyone, how you doing? This is Eric, the director at Inspire Fit Resorts. Just wanted to post another quick little web blog, kind of get some information out to everyone out there. Just want to say thanks to all the Facebook fans and everyone who's out there. It's great, good following. I hope you guys are getting the information and making use of it so you can make your lifestyle changes, just like we do here for our guests. But anyway, what I have here today is an interesting infographic. This is a new big thing that they're developing in social media. You see them all over. This one's kind of been passed around quite a bit. It looks like it was initially put together by a website called Top Nursing Programs in the country. Then it was brought on by a Business Insider website, and which was retweeted then again, or Pinterest, I believe it was, by Men's Fitness. So this one right here talks about the business of obesity. Pretty interesting, nice little infographic. It's about 2.5 pages. And essentially it's just filled with kind of more so sad facts than anything else, but at least they're things that are worth being aware of, and I just wanted to touch on a couple points today for those of you out there. So first it kind of talks about that essentially, 2/3 of Americans are considered overweight. So just about 70, just over 70%. And whatever reasoning people have, some people point to obviously highly simple foods, and highly processed foods. A lot of those simple carbohydrate strains that they're able to break down from corn and soybean, they're able to make multiple products out of the same element, and through chemical treatment or heat treatment. And that's something that's relatively new, that kind of industrialization. We haven't really had that. Others blame chemicals that are used, and there's all kinds of articles, you can look it up, and I've posted quite a bit of them. Look up on Twitter, you'll see that at least 2 to 3 times a month there's an article relating obesity to something that's going on, whether it be one was a preservative that's used in aluminum cans to prevent it from rusting. They were talking about that in correlation to childhood obesity. Another is carbonation was one that was listed out there. So, and carbonation's effect and its ability of your body releasing stored fat. I mean, all these things can be found with simple Google searches, and all these studies, again, it's a little bit of the, egg is great for you, egg will kill you type deal, where, 1 week a study says this and the next week a study says that. But there's definitely a correlation between the industrialization of our food supply and profitizing that, and then definitely the decrease in overall quality. I mean, everything even from spraying pesticides on the plants and the products, and killing the microorganisms in the soil, and losing the ability to absorb minerals that way. So anyway, off that little grandstand, back to this article. So essentially, by state, it's the ranges as far as obesity go from as low as 21% in Colorado to 34% being the highest in Mississippi. Again, neither one of these statistics are really great. I mean, 21% is considered, obese. That's a BMI of over 30. That's a pretty considerable weight that you're carrying around with your body. And again, it has a lot to do with those highly processed foods and eating a lot of inefficient food. The big thing I wanted to touch on, though, was like the unexpected costs of obesity, the points that it hits on here. It says, in 2010 estimate, obesity-related medical care in America costs were $160 billion per year. So that's everything from surgeries that are deemed for it, weight loss programs, complications that people have, the fact that you have to wear special orthotics, the fact that you have problems with vision, again, that obesity and generally terms in with becoming diabetic as well, and then you have all kinds of issues with circulation. Well, you also have issues with circulation, which is being obese as well, because you have all that weight compressing that vascular system. So, incremental food costs, plus-size clothing, and weight loss are $140 billion. This is yearly. Medical costs for medication, surgeries, and doctor visits, $160 billion. So it's pretty considerable when you. Yes, you're keeping one part of the industry thriving, but another aspect is, the country's the whole country's overweight pretty much, 70-some%, Lastly, as far as like individual costs, this is a big one, especially here at the resort and what we offer. People are always considering cost of going to a resort and kind of regaining control of their life and what it costs them. Well, let's just touch on what it costs you currently just to be obese yearly. So, or this is just actually overweight. Taking into account things like like lost life, wages, gasoline costs, and life insurance, obese men spend about $2,650 extra per year. Obese women, however, spend $4,879 per year. Obese women, overweight women, $524 per year, and overweight men, $432 per year. Again, there's a difference here between overweight and obese. That's like 1 point. So you may be someone who falls right in between those lines as well, and your costs may be elevated considerably. Obese men and women are paid less than their professional, healthier counterparts. As of 2008, about $3.41 per hour less than healthier peers. So again, if you're viewed that way, there's a whole societal stigmatism towards being overweight or being obese that comes along with that as well. And so there's a cost right there, unfortunately. Here we go, and it affected their earnings. So you also have, obviously, higher healthcare premiums that come along with that. Obese women are particularly affected, earning 11% less than their healthier counterparts, and that was a census in 2012. So again, just some simple ones on the cost. I'd look for this. It was called The Business of Obesity. It's a great little simple infographic. It was put out there by Men's Health. We have it on all of our social media sites as well. Link through it. But at least read through and become educated, and especially for those who are struggling with weight and want to make a lifestyle change and considering the cost versus the benefit. Well, it sounds right now it's almost balancing itself out. So I would go seek help, and just like how anyone else becomes successful with anything, is they seek help and they start with the first step and the most manageable things in which they can develop success off of. So for all of you out there, I wish you happy holidays are coming up, and we're getting some snow here, and hopefully do some skiing and things like that, so it'll be real fun. But anyway, feel free to reach out to us at IFR Resorts on Twitter, Inspire Fit Resorts on Facebook, as well as IFR on Pinterest, and Google Plus, and just about everything you can think of. All right, guys. Bye. Have a great day.